Another day in the hockey sanctuary, but for these two teams, there is nothing but animosity. Green Hornets, Golden Knights here at the TGH Iceplex in game 4, week 4 of our game of the week of the winter 2020 portion here in Brandon, Florida. Hi everybody, Angelo Pontello bringing you the broadcast section. Joining me as always, Clyde Roberts. And Clyde, we look at the Golden Knights and the Green Hornets, you know, two teams that are aspiring to get better. Last season, it was just quite the series between these two, just going back and forth. The Green Hornets ending up sweeping the Golden Knights. But Clyde, when we look at these two teams real quick, lots to look forward to and an opportunity for one of these teams to research today. Well, no doubt about that, Angelo. When both clubs lost last week to their respective teams, you know, for the Golden Knights losing 4-6 to the Black Aces, and then for the Green Hornets losing a tough 2-5 bout with the Red Army, it was just a matter of they played tough competition, but nevertheless, Green is ready to get back on track here. They got lots to look forward to, and an exciting match on our hands, you know, when it comes to the storylines between these two teams. Now for the Golden Knights as well, Clyde, we look at this squad. Dave Wachowiak, who co-leads, if you will, in goals scored and points with 6 and 9 respectively. It's going to be big for him to step it up today. Oh yeah, not just him, but Scott Helwin as well. Another man that's going to have to do some work on the offensive side for the Golden Knights today. Really looking forward to see what he can do against a stout defensive effort from the Green Hornets. And then for Golden Knights keeper Mario Archikovic as well, giving up just a little over 4 goals this season. But you look at the competition the Golden Knights have played, and they played a resurging Black Aces team last week that just knew how to score. Well, you're going to have your off days as well, but I believe this is a week where Archikovic can bounce back. You have an opportunity to show your stuff, and what better way to do that against a pair of Omar Chikwun and Matt Sharina. And you mentioned those two right there, Clyde, and Omar Chikwun, who has 2 goals and 3 assists on the season, as Sharina coming away with 1 goal and 1 assist thus far in the season. Lots of magic early on to start the winter 2020 campaign. Oh yeah, and if they're going to be looking for any chances, that's going to be one duo I'm going to be looking to rely on if I'm the Green Hornets to start some magic here from the offensive production side. And then of course you got Tom Lefreri as well. We haven't seen him out there yet, but if he does show up, another key important piece for the Green Hornets. Tom Lefreri, who leads the team in goals as of this moment with 4 on the season, a very important piece when it comes to the finishing aspect. And that will be all the time we have for our pre-game report. When we come back, it's the Green Hornets and the Golden Knights here on the Pontello Broadcasting Network. Tommy Kowalski and Charlie Brandt are officials for today's game. Connor Bortz and the scorekeeper's box, as always, getting us down to business for our game of the week, for all our stats, needs, and more. As we officially get things rolling, Golden Knights on the move as they dump this one back in the Green Hornet zone for a quick icing call. And with that, we'll get a quick chance to see the starting lineups for both teams today. First for the visiting Golden Knights, Scott Helwin at winger position, at the center position, if you will. Peter Galgay at left wing, George Butler at right wing. Defenseman back, John Thompson and Mitch Starr. As this puck once again goes all the way back for the icing call. And check that, the other defenseman in Doug Robinson for the Golden Knights. Starting lineup for the Green Hornets, Omar Chikwun at the center position. Back at wingers, Chris Paris and Jerry Coughlin, and defenseman back in Paul Levesque and Matt Sharina. Sharina winds up the shot, center ice, hits top shelf, and the Green Hornets are on the board. Well, if the Green Hornets were going to start off strong, that was the way to do it. Matt Sharina just right open in center ice was able to take it.
9 for 14 home.
Matt Sharina just had a beautiful shot from center ice there that time. Really nothing. Oh, check that. The Golden Knights could have had something done there, but when Sharina just has that wide open shot in the middle, it's nothing but net. So just like that, the Golden Knights find themselves down 1-0 here in our game of the week, just like that, as Sharina hits top shelf. And this puck struggling to handle it is John Thompson taking away. This is Tom Lafreri, the leading goal scorer for the Green Hornets, back in the corner, looking to get around in the Golden Knight end. Lafreri looking for options quickly. Intercepted by Browser, getting a piece of the puck. Heldwin trying to get a handle on it, and it's back to Lafreri for the Green Hornets. We'll talk about a wake-up call there that time. Golden Knights are going to have to get something rolling as Captain Jeff Quicko steps on the ice. Has to start moving the puck in their direction. Heldwin can't hang on to the puck. This is back over. McAvoy keeping the puck moving in the Green Hornet direction, but knocked back in the neutral zone by Thompson. Browser will get this one cleared out into the Green Hornet end. This is back to Chiquan. Chiquan with the no-look pass connects with Washburn. Washburn on the move. This one gets over back into the Golden Knight end for the icing call. And you know, now it's a matter of, you look at the way this game starts out, and another opportunity for them down for the Green Hornets, knowing how to score quickly, something we haven't seen them do in a while. As we look at even last season for them, this was a team that struggled to score in the first period, but now they're starting to show their poise everywhere they go. This is the second week in a row now where they've scored a first period goal. Coughlin connects with an open Paris on the far side. In the Golden Knight zone is Paris. Nice move around Quicko. Paris looking to bite his shot, and it is scored by Mr. Chris Paris. What a goal! Yeah, not very often do we get to see this defenseman, converted forward player, just find his way to skate through players, and that time defeats Quicko in terms of the movements, gets around him, and just bode his time. And I thought Archikovic might have had that stop, but Paris showing us some lucky moves here today, extending the lead for the Green Hornets. Puck to Robinson, gets it back in the Green Hornet end. Off the skate of Paris, this is Chiquan. Has Jerry Coughlin to work with. Chiquan stripped loose by Robinson. This puck bouncing back up high, taken back around. Coughlin looking for a setup, finds Sharina in the high slot. Shot fired off of Archikovic and goes in! Matty Sharina has 2 today. Yeah, right now, this was an issue that we saw last week in Archikovic as well. A very slow start, trying to get his wits about him. And right there, for the second week in a row. For the second week in a row, quick 3 goals on the board within the first part of the first period. This puck back to Butler. Off the stick of Lafreri, this gets taken aback. Out to Browser, shot fired, kicked away by Hill, and he's there for the stop. Well, Clyde, we talk about how important this game is for both teams, but for the Golden Knights, again, who were upset by the Black Aces last week, need to try to find a way to turn their ship around. Well, I mean, you even look at that game, and they started off with a 5-0 deficit, but then they came back through the course of the game. So still an early game here with 8:42 in the opening period, but from a Golden Knight defensive perspective, they have to give Archikovic some help. Right there, an offsides call made. As face-off now will take place by the blue line for the Golden Knights. McAvoy and Heldwin on the face-off. As Heldwin tries to locate the puck, this one taken away by Masherin. It's JT skating around at center ice, looking for some options for the Golden Knights. Tipped by Masherin, taken away by Heldwin. And here come the Golden Knights again. A 4-on-3 chance. Heldwin moving it back center ice. Shot fired, deflected into Sharina. Puck taken back. Golden Knights regroup in the neutral zone. This is Browser. Browser puts it back in the Green Hornet end once more. Retrieved by Levesque. Levesque finds Masherin, far side, looking to feed it up to Lafreri, out of his reach. And that will be signaled for the icing call as it comes back in the Green Hornet zone. Yeah, now we start to see the Green Hornets cooling off just a little bit here of the passes. Could do a little bit better job of the passing, but then again, with this over 50 league, you never know what to anticipate. But that time, had the connection to Lafreri been made, Tom Lafreri would have had a legitimate chance to go after goal number 5 on the season. Wachowiak and Chiquan on the faceoff. This one turning it back around is Reels. This one to a wide open Omer Chiquan, picks up on the puck in the Golden Knight zone, looking to make a setup play. Tic-tac-toe pass, and Paris has 2 today. An absolutely dangerous weapon is Chris Paris when you use him correctly, and Omer Chiquan knows that. But this over 50 hockey veteran, a master at setting up players. Well done by the Green Hornets. Coughlin knocks it back in the Golden Knight zone. 7:17 in the opening period. Green Hornets, in all offensive fashion, lead the Golden Knights 4-0 here in our game of the week. As this pass tipped by Chiquan, taken away by Thompson as he puts it back in the Green Hornet zone. Washburn intercepted and taken it back by the Green Hornets. JT trying to set up the play. Now it's taken by Galgay. Tipped back by Reels. Butler puts it back in the Green Hornet end. Washburn looking for options, finds an open Coughlin near side. Jerry Coughlin off to the races, and it's 3-on-1 for the Green Hornets again. No defenseman back. This pass sets up the play. Archikovic with a nice kick out, and it comes back to Reels. Chiquan back to Reels, kicked out by Archikovic, taken away by Thompson. Gets around to Reels. Butler struggles to hang on to the puck, taken away forcefully by Chiquan. Coughlin takes a shot, knocked away by Archikovic. Chiquan on the rebound. Quicko with the stick, but back to Chiquan. Trying to make a setup play. Coughlin blocked shot, and is back to Butler for the Golden Knights. Feeds this one up to Heldwin. Here comes Scott Heldwin, denied by Levesque. Thompson looking to get a handle on the puck, regroups back to Levesque. Check that, it's Scott Heldwin from the neutral zone and puck back in the Green Hornet zone. Washburn looking for the setup to the Green Hornets off the stick of Masherin. Masherin looking for Lafreri, taken away by Heldwin. Good chance here for the Golden Knights. Shot fire off to the left. Rebound chance, knocked out. McAvoy got a stick on it, rebounded by Thompson in the Green Hornet zone. Thompson defended well by McAvoy as this pass comes back to the near side, and it's Lafreri. Lafreri sets up to an open Joe Masherin. McAvoy steps up back in the Golden Knight zone, and the piece of the puck is taken by Robinson back to Heldwin. 4-on-2 for the Golden Knights. Scott Heldwin lost control of the puck, regroups, defended by Sharina. This puck back in the Green Hornet zone. Thompson locates the puck, looking to keep this one alive for the Golden Knights. This one now back to Sharina. Off to the boards, this is Masherin. Looking to feed this one up. McAvoy trying to skate to this one first. Robinson gets it passed off the boards. Taken up by Masherin. Heldwin buying some time. 4:47 and rolling in the opening period. Golden Knights trail 4-0 to the Green Hornets in our game of the week. Quicko lost control of the puck. This one back out of Heldwin's reach and picked up by McAvoy. Only one defenseman back in Robinson. 2 more Green Hornets on the move. This is McAvoy looking to fire the shot and denied by Archikovic. Archikovic holding his pace. McAvoy looking for the setup now, looking for some help from his Green Hornet teammates. This is to Paris. Looking to pass back. Helwin. Back to Lafreri for the shot chance and knocked back on the far side. Browser flips this puck high. Out of the zone of the Golden Knights, and the Green Hornets regroup. Levesque in the neutral zone, picked up by Chiquan, getting out on the ice. Tipped by Browser and taken away by Lafreri. Chiquan picks it up with Paris. 2 defensemen back. Chiquan makes a nice move around 2 Golden Knights, looking for the shot, knocked off right post. Back is to Paris, looking for the hat trick. Does he have it? No, he is denied by Mario Archikovic.
And how about Chris Paris today? He has just came out of nowhere already with 2 goals to his name in the first period, and with 3:45, lots of game left to be played. Chris Paris, with the right help from Chiquan, could have himself a career day.
Omer Chiquan and Dave Wakowiak on the faceoff. Deep in the Golden Knight zone. Green Hornets threatening to extend their already insurmountable lead for a first period scoreline as this puck gets taken back into the Green Hornet zone. And Hill will let this one go for the icing call. And you can't help but wonder right now for this Golden Knight team, they have to find a way to get on the same page here. You got the talent to do so, but already, Angelo, we have seen time and time again that especially from a defensive standpoint, there's hardly any help given by this defense to help out Archikovic, and as we're witnessing right now, and now with the Green Hornets adding more pressure, who knows? Green Hornets right by the net, just swarming around the Golden Knights right now. Chiquan regroups. Defended well by Wakowiak. Fired shot by Paris, deflected by Quicko. Kicked out by Archikovic, rebounded by Chiquan. This is Paris. Fires again off to the near side, rebounded by Washburn. Third chance for the Green Hornets. Paris setting this one up back to Chiquan. Missed the pass. Off the boards is Browser. Chiquan trying to get to the puck. And an upcoming penalty on the Golden Knights as Paris tries to wind this up for the shot. And this one held by Wakowiak, and official call coming up. A hooking call at that for the Golden Knights. So a power play opportunity for the Green Hornets with 2:41 in the opening period. And I believe right now it's gonna be on John Thompson. And again, Angelo, we talk about this man here. He's got the talent skills, but one of his weaknesses again is always having that date in the hot box. John Thompson now with his 3rd penalty on the 2020 winter campaign. You've got to do a better job of trying to stop them without hurting your team. Golden Knights already heading into this season, the 2nd most penalty minutes on the squad. John Thompson now responsible for 6 of them out of the 12 concurring penalty minutes as this puck gets cleared out back to Hill. Levesque finds Sharina, and out of the reach of Lafreri, it goes back in the Golden Knight end. This one back to Robinson. McAvoy showing some pressure, and as it gets to Quicko, looking to clear this one out. Stopped by Levesque, winds his shot up, deflected by McAvoy, misses his target. Puck is back to Levesque, looking to fire the shot. Helwin buying a lot of time here. No pressure by the Green Hornets as he dumps it back in the end. Lafreri has some room, has some Green Hornets to work with. Lafreri on the attack. Into the Golden Knight zone, past the man. Lafreri back to Chiquan, shot fired, deflected by Archikovic, rebounded by Helwin. Back is to Lafreri, shot fired, caps off the post! And the referees will say no goal on that one. Yeah, from our initial view, Angelo, it looked like it hit off the post, but it was just riding on the red line that time. Not exactly sure if the puck crossed completely from our angle, and we're not sure how well we could have gotten that shot on our video replay. But nevertheless, saving grace there for the Golden Knights. Harris with the puck. Open chance to Coughlin, denied by Archikovic. Jerry Coughlin has to do just a little bit better of a job to try to find the open pocket there when he's right there. Regardless of how close he was, that's a good chance to try to make a goal out of it. You have to be a little bit small if you're going to get it past Archikovic from that close angle. Chiquan sets it back up off the stick of Paris in the final minute now of our opening period. 17 seconds remaining on the power play as this puck goes back in the Green Hornet zone. Reels. Puck is back to Coughlin. Finds an open Paris far side into the Golden Knight zone. We are back to even strength as this one gets on the Golden Knight end. Chiquan gets around Robinson. Chiquan blocked by Browser. Browser off the boards looking for an open John Thompson. This one gets out of his reach and it's coming back for an icing call. Good idea there for the Golden Knights, but again, just have to be a little bit more controlled on the pass. But that was a good opportunity there. Chiquan and Wachowiak on the face-off. Cleared out by Browser. And it looks like it's coming back for an icing call again. And with 19.8 seconds, I mean, you're even strength right now, Angelo, but this Golden Knight team, not exactly sure if they are just tired right now, what the situation is, if they're trying to reserve their strength, but all they're doing is just trying to ice it out. They're unable to come up with an offensive plan right now. They're deep in their own zone. Green Hornets not really giving them an inch. Thompson, intercepted by Chiquan, shot fired, blocked back. Thompson working against Paris for the puck. This is back to JT. Sets up and taken away by Harrison. Check that, Mitch Starr with the puck, has another chance. And first legit chance there for Mitch Starr. Shot deflected by Hill as time expires. First intermission has arrived, but the Golden Knights have a steep hill to climb if they're going to look to get back in this one. Green Hornets lead it 4-0 on the Pontello Broadcasting Network. Moments away from starting the second period, it's Todd Sharpshooter McAvoy taking on Scott Helwin on the faceoff. As this puck gets backfired. This is to Sharina, deflected by Heldwin. Lafreri and company trying to keep this moving for the Green Hornets as they lead 4-0 over the Golden Knights and looking to continue to attack. This is McAvoy's shot, blocked by Archikovic. Lafreri, pass back, shot fired just off to the post. And the Green Hornets once again coming right out of the gate and continuing to attack. The Golden Knights have no answer right now as to how they're going to be playing this game. Butler. Off the glass by Levesque. Heldwin trying to keep this one in the Green Hornet zone from Butler. Helwin trying to work some magic as the shot is fired and stopped by Hill. And so that's a good start there if you're the Golden Knights. You now have the puck advantage in the Green Hornet zone. You make the right substitutions in play, and now a chance to work in some magic to get this goal on the board. Well, that's always the first step, Clyde, is you want to make sure you get that first goal on the board to start even some comeback chance. And they got Wachowiak out there along with John Thompson, so an opportunity then for them to attack. But it gets knocked back by Masherin into the neutral zone. Back into the Golden Knight zone is Masherin. Puck taken up by Lafreri. Back is to Quicko. Taken around by Thompson. Pass back to Robinson. Feeds it back over to JT in the neutral zone. Mitch Browser working with Thompson, but Thompson takes it himself. Looking to find an open shot chance. Thompson right back to McAvoy in the Green Hornets. Backhander by Browser is stopped by Hill.
And you gotta like JT's mentality there that time. Thompson took it himself. He had a legitimate chance, but just that pass back needs to be a little more aware of where he's passing it to. Just passed it right back to the Green Hornets, and that's where awareness is so key, Angelo. If you don't have the awareness from the passing factor, all that skating around coast to coast will mean absolutely nothing if you don't take a shot yourself. Chikwan and Wakowiak on the face-off. This one is back to Paris, who already has had a phenomenal game thus far with 2 goals to his name. Wraparound chance by Thompson gets knocked back. This is Paris. Feeding this one up to Washburn. Washburn finds an open Coughlin and connects far side. Only one defenseman back in Robinson. Coughlin trying to make a man miss. Coughlin in the goal night end. This is back to Reels. Winds up for the shot on point. Deflections back over to Robinson. Taken away by Chikwan. Chikwan shot chance by Coughlin. Knocked away by Archikovic. Off the boards. Back is to Reels. Wakowiak will look to take this one himself. Wakowiak skating sharply into the Green Hornet zone. Has a couple of men to work with. Wakowiak back to Browser. Misfires on the shot. Wakowiak trying to take this one himself. Browser's shot bounced high by Thompson. And back in the far side corner is Washburn. Gets this one cleared out into the neutral zone. Robinson, this is Galgay. Chikwan strips Galgay loose, and here comes an open Chikwan. Chikwan winds up for the shot. Wide left. Good idea, good start place. You give the Green Hornets another chance to get some work going in their own zone. But it's quickly taken back by Browser. Into the Green Hornet zone again. Shot fired, knocked down by Hill. Thompson, unable to locate the puck possession there, and is back over to Chikwan. Working against Heldwin. Shot is defended well. Quicko trying to get this one out. Is smothered by the over 50 hockey vet. As Lafreri gets it back in the goal night zone, taken back by Chikwan. Chikwan looking for some options. Bounces back into Helwin, and here comes Scott Helwin. Looking to get stripped by Chikwan, and does. And it's amazing how, even though he's getting older, just Chikwan that time found a way to keep up with Helwin. Excellent dispossession of the puck. 8:20 in the second period. Green Hornets maintaining their 4-0 lead over the Golden Knights here in our game of the week, as Levesque is on the move back into the neutral zone for the Green Hornets. Masherin, open shot on the angle far side, looking to pass back. And did that one go in? Looks like the referees were making motions that one might have went in. And I think they're gonna give it to him. And yep, that's just exactly what it looks like. Joe Masherin puts it in from the corner, and the Green Hornets will extend their lead. And again, we believe it's going to be Joe Masherin that gets the goal, but then again, with these referees, we're not exactly sure who they're going to credit the goal to. McAvoy lost control of the puck that time, but he regains possession quickly. Helwin gets it knocked back. Archikovic trying to get this one cleared away, but Coughlin takes it back for the Green Hornets. Sharina, shot fired and sucked in by Archikovic for the save.
David, whenever you have a second,
And you know, I've noticed Todd McAvoy, he has that -1 there on his jersey, and obviously there has to be a backstory to that one, Angelo, so I'll let you explain this one whenever you get a chance. Well, thanks, partner Wilford. Todd Sharpshooter McAvoy, you know, there was a lot of passion here today in this game. I actually had a chance to speak with him last week about what to anticipate for today's game, and he was mentioning how when he first came in for over 50 hockey evaluations, Mario Archikovic, the Golden Knight keeper, made a mention of the lack of quality McAvoy had as a player, and said if there was an opportunity, I don't know if, and this is more or less to paraphrase it, Clyde, but Archikovic wasn't exactly sure how McAvoy would have fared out in this league if he would have been a one-ranked player, as they rank all players in different levels of tiers for the over 50 hockey draft before every season. And so McAvoy's passion there that time, especially going up against Archikovic in terms of the talent,
would have rated him a 1, but then McAvoy took it a step further and said he was ranked a -1. And so that is pretty much the Reader's Digest version of McAvoy's passion today and why he's wearing a name tag on the back of his jersey. Well, who says that the over 50 hockey league isn't that much fun and that there's actually some pride and some drama storylines that can happen in the league? That's what makes it truly special, Angelo. It's not like it's club on club mentality where there's always that rivalry, but it's just the camaraderie that involves in all. And who knows if there's an opportunity that comes around to prove a point. Harris. Shot on Robinson. Knocked away by Archikovic. Rebounded by the Green Hornets. Chiquan looking to set this one back up. Browser. Looking for options. Flips this one high. Back in the neutral zone.
And again, Angelo, this Golden Knight team, there hasn't been a lot of opportunities for them to thrive and to get some offensive attack going here. They have to make something of it, or otherwise they're just going to continue to lie down and let the Green Hornets dominate. I've got to see something here from the Golden Knights, some power. We haven't seen Dave Wachowiak break away yet, but then again, the Green Hornets have just done an excellent job neutralizing that piece of their offensive attack today. And then, of course, Scott Helwin trying to get some opportunities to put the team on his back to get things rolling, and the Green Hornets have also been able to neutralize him as well. So again, it goes back to the defensive effort for the Green Hornets, just doing a tremendous job in containing them today. Helwin with the 3-on-1 for the Golden Knights. Shot fired, sucked in by Hill for the save. And then, of course, just as mentioned in the great defensive skills, Jim Hill in his rookie campaign here in the over 50 league, continuing to amaze those and just stepping his game up to even further heights. And I think, Angelo, he's just only going to continue to peak. 5:29 in the second period. Golden Knights still looking for that first goal on the board as this puck gets bounced back into the neutral zone, back in the Golden Knight zone. Archikovic kicks it out to Starr, connects with Heldwin. Puck is back around from Heldwin. And this puck once again cleared back into the Golden Knight zone. Archikovic looking for the icing call, doesn't get it this time, didn't reach the red line. Coughlin with the puck, a chance here for the Green Hornets to capitalize. Puck, pass intended for Helwin. Here comes Helwin in the neutral zone. Sharina skating behind. Levesque trailing and defended well by Sharina. That's the defense I'm talking about, Angelo. Green Hornets not giving the Golden Knights any inches of breathing room, and again, they neutralize Heldwin. This is Chiquan, and feeds it out to a wide open Coughlin on the center mirror side. Pass back to Mashrin, deflected by Browser. Puck taken away by Reels. Back is to Washburn to regroup. Mashrin finds an open Coughlin, winds up for the shot. Glove hand saved by Archikovic. And the key thing right now for the Green Hornets again, and we've said it a couple times already on this broadcast, you just have to continue to put that pressure on the Golden Knights, continue to neutralize Heldwin and Wachowiak, force a Golden Knight player to step up and make big plays. And right now the Green Hornets, again, really not giving the Golden Knights any offensive opportunities. And even if I'm Dave Wachowiak right now, Angelo, I'm looking to see if they can try to get him to break out and go away on his breakaway chances. Shot fired just off to the right side. Picked up by Reels for the Green Hornets. Lafreri looking to set this one back up. Tipped away by Wachowiak, and could this be our first breakaway we see? Here comes Mr. Wachowiak, looking to make a move around Jim Hill, but he's denied. Rebound chance by Browser, and it's stopped by Jim Hill. Well, you called it, Angelo. We were just waiting to see Wachowiak get on his breakaway chance that time, but Jim Hill would have none of it today. Just an excellent job denying Dave Wachowiak. 3:41 in the second period, and again, these Green Hornets have been playing lights out hockey here today at the TGH Iceplex North Rink. Well, they're going to have to be a little bit smarter if you're going to take down Jim Hill. You know, he comes to play. He's ready to play. He is in full force. And everyone already, even in 4 weeks of the Winter 2020 campaign, knows the name Jim Hill from a keeper perspective. A very valued member for the Green Hornets. Heldwin gets it off to Browser. Browser, low shot at that. Denied by Hill. Puck is back to Browser. Deflected off of Chiquan. Omer Chiquan skating quickly in a 2-on-1 for the Green Hornets. Doug Robinson back. Chiquan feeds it to an open Paris. Looking to connect for the tic-tac-toe play to Chiquan. Can't make the finishing pass. The idea was there for Chris Paris. He wanted to try to see if he could put up an assist in today's stat line, but that time, pass just a little off target. 2-on-0, this is Chiquan. Makes a deke move around, and that wasn't even close. And again, Angelo, it's just extremely difficult when you're trying to get this puck away and the Green Hornets keep coming back at you hard. And that time on the 2-on-0 chance, Paris had a wide open opportunity to pass it to Chiquan, and Oma doing what Oma does best.
12 Green from 40 and 14.
So Heldwin shot, bouncing off of Hill. Heldwin trying to get a rebound chance off the shot. As this puck comes all the way back to Archikovic again. 6-0 Green Hornet lead. And you know if the Golden Knights don't get their act together quickly, a running clock is going to ensue. McAvoy almost had a shot himself into the net, and it's rebounded by Butler. Yeah, right now it's just a matter of getting some opportunities, and they got to keep continuing off these breakaway chances. Star, nowhere to pass it to, gets it back over to Levesque. Elwin trying to keep it in the Green Hornet zone. Regroup by Coughlin. Out of the reach of Mashroom, back in the Golden Knights zone again. An absolutely great way for the Golden Knights, I'll check that for the Green Hornets, to keep the positioning of the puck there. And again, excellent job with the smothering chance. Wachowiak near side, working against Levesque. Wachowiak shot fired off to the side of the net. Rebounded by Sharina. Sharina just out of the reach, and it goes back to Galgay in the neutral zone. Galgay off the pass boards, picked up by Lafreri. Lafreri gets around Galgay, 3 defensemen back for the Golden Knights. Shot deflected by Starr, taken up by Wachowiak. Finds Butler, wide open center ice. And he'll connect back with Starr in the Green Hornet zone. Starr shot open chance off to the left side. 1:04 in the second period. Wachowiak looking to get a Golden Knight opportunity rolling. Puck out of the reach of Robinson, taken up by Paris, trying to skate quickly. Trying to feed this one up to Chiquan. Defended back by Robinson. Chiquan trying to look for his man in Chris Paris. Puck intercepted by Reels, taken back by Thompson, picked up by Browser. With Helwin to work with 2-on-1. Browser shot fired off of Jim Hill out to the side of the net, and the referees are going to wave this one a goal. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure about that one, Angelo. That one looked like it was riding on the red line that time from our view. Didn't look like it crossed the line, but nevertheless, just a nice opportunity for this Golden Knight team to get something on the board. So there will be no shutout here for the Green Hornets with 33 seconds remain. Yeah, and if we're looking down there, just even eyeballing that one, Clyde, that definitely looked like that didn't cross the red line. And Jim Hill with the best view, he knew that too. Yeah, sometimes it's going to be one of those situations.
Goal was 10 from 3.
You know, regardless of how they scored, it was just an opportunity for them to get back into this game, and maybe that'll give them some hope into the third period. Skating up quickly, this is Hill. Hits off the high glass, taken back by Thompson. Coughlin off of Lafreri. Golden Knights can't get a handle on it, but nevertheless, that'll do it for the second period. So 2 periods in the books. as the Golden Knights get themselves a goal off of a questionable call by the officials. But nevertheless, heading into the third period, this definitely has to give you some hope. Oh, no doubt about that one. It's now 5-goal deficit. Again, the odds are very steep. But this Golden Knight team has to break things down here in the third period and get something rolling here because, again, a 5-goal difference, not a lot to anticipate. But at the same time, you got to find a way to score and get back. 6-1, Green Hornets in control, but you never know what's going to happen in the third period. This is Over 50 Hockey's Game of the Week on the Pontello Broadcasting Network. So as we get rolling into the start of the third and final period, again, we talk about one of our storylines, Todd McAvoy, who's taking the face-off with that -1 on his back. McAvoy already accredited with 3 assists in this game today. Sure has not been a -1 performance from this Over 50 hockey man. And again, with Todd McAvoy, who has made a couple of stints here and there with his hockey abilities. You know, he was with the Old Pucks at the beginning when this league first started, and then was away and then came back a couple of seasons ago, and now making his presence known again. And this time he has just done a tremendous job, Angelo, especially in today's game, and making a difference. Well, Todd McAvoy hasn't been exactly showing off his sharp shooting abilities, scoring goals, but nevertheless, when you can set up your team off the assists, that is definitely a great alternative to have. And so, upcoming Golden Knight penalty, a hooking call. And this might be on Peter Galgay. We're not exactly sure. We'll get some quick confirmation. And so once again, the Green Hornets will have a power play opportunity upcoming, but not exactly sure quite if they really need it that much. Well, I mean, a 6-1 opportunity. Golden Knights really not doing themselves any favors by picking up that penalty. But all they can do now is kill off this penalty and avoid this clock going into runtime. Coughlin picks up the puck, knocked away by Archikovic. This is back to Reels. Reels sending it back up to Mathurin. Open chance for Coughlin. Feeds it through. And there, just like that, the power play done. Power play goal picked up by Mr. Coughlin. And really no answer that this Golden Knight can give to this Green Hornet attack that just continues to swarm and make plays. There's really nothing else you can say after that. I mean, Jerry Coughlin, excellent job. He was just biding his time for an opportunity to actually put one goal on the board. And there is a confirmed guaranteed deal.
So we got home 13 from 8.
So puck picked up by Chiquan as he feeds it out to Lafreri. Lafreri, open chance here. Shot fired off the glove of Archikovic and makes the save. Yeah, and right now it's, you look at this game line and everything else involved, just the Green Hornets again overall today have just found a way to swarm and neutralize the offensive attacks. But again, part of that as well, Angelo, you look at the defensive effort, and there hasn't been that much of a challenge to this Green Hornet offense that has continued to pass. We look back at this Green Hornet offense, and everything key leads into Omar Chiquan. You know, 2 weeks ago it was Omar Chiquan and Matt Sharina doing offensive work. We thought that was going to be the duo case today. Another shot chance fired. Golden Knights having a near opportunity to capitalize and gets taken away by Lafreri. Wide open, Paris off of his stick, and it heads back in the Golden Knight end. Archikovic. This one picked up by Sharina, deflected by Galgay, and it redirects back to Chiquan in the Golden Knight end. Green Hornets not done yet as this Chiquan gets tripped up, and another penalty upcoming on Peter Galgay. And right now, Galgay just beside himself at this point. Obviously nothing that was intentional there, but nevertheless, you're not doing yourself any favors picking up more penalties. As the Green Hornets get ready to face off in the Golden Knights zone to finish the point there, Clyde. Biggest thing is you look at this Green Hornet team, and so far with who Omer Chiquan is paired up with, he finds a way to capitalize on his strengths. And we mentioned Matt Sharina 2 weeks ago, but this week has been Omer Chiquan and Chris Harris making music with the hockey sticks here on the rink. And it has been nothing but maestros and work of arts and masterpieces made here in our game of the week. And again, the Golden Knights really not a lot of responses to that, and it's just a matter now of what can they do here in this third period to salvage something. Thompson, shot fired, gets taken back over by Masherin. Golden Knights buying some time here, looking to kill off the penalty, looking to perhaps score shorthand, and they do. And so a spark of life here at the TGH Iceplex North Rink in the Golden Knights as Scott Helwin finishes the tapper.
Visitor 13 from 3.
So as they make plays, this is Heldwin getting it back off the boards. Comes back to Archikovic. Robinson looking for options as it comes back over to Masherin. Setting this one back up. Now it's JT. Still looking to get things rolling for the Golden Knights. Covered by McAvoy and Masherin. Puck is back to Helwin, intercepted. Check that, Coughlin just only getting a piece of the puck. Helwin regroups. This is back to Quicko. Intercepted by Chiquan. Only Quicko back. Chiquan with a nice deep move, trying to tap this one in, and he hits the back of the shelf. And we continue the rolling of the clock. Green Hornets continuing to be in full force here today. And it has just not been the kindest day for the Golden Knights defense or Mario Archikovic.
Home 12 unassisted.
So Omer Chiquan having just another one of his great days today, as now with that goal puts him at a total of 2 goals and 2 assists, we believe. Chiquan, this is back to Sharina. Finds a wide open Lafreri. Nobody in the way but Archikovic. Lafreri skates around looking for second options, looking for Paris to connect on a hat trick. And this one comes off glove side. Knocked back. And again, what in the world is going on, Angelo, with this Golden Knight defense? At this point, it's just you can see they're already tired out, but nobody is coming back to help set up. It has just been absolute heartbreaking to see, but you look right now and there's really no help for Archikovic. And so with the icing call, this one's going to come all the way back in the Green Hornet zone. As the Golden Knights will make a lineup change here, 5.5 minutes and rolling. But the Green Hornets well on their way to start the season 3-1. As it'll be Mitch Browser taking the face-off against Omer Chiquan. Puck comes back to Sharina. Sharina feeds it off to Chiquan. Taken away by Quicko. Perhaps it's the Doc who can look to add some spark for the Golden Knights. And he is defended well by Sharina. Puck back intended for Robinson. Taken away by Paris. Sticks in the way, Robinson gets it out, but comes back near side. Lafriri trying to get a handle on the puck and is defended by Browser. Chiquan. Puck comes back from Paris. Browser skates back in his own end. So you look at the way this game has been playing out so far, and then we look even for the Golden Knights. You know, this is a team where, again, you see there's heart, but they just have to find ways to keep it moving. And right now against the Green Hornet team, it's just been outmatched, outplayed today. You got to find a way to counteract that and get some statistical points up. Coughlin shot kicked out by Archikovic. Coughlin with his own rebound, looking to keep things firing up. Shot knocked down by Robinson, gets it cleared out back in the neutral zone. This is Washburn who meets the puck. McAvoy trying to get around Galgay. This puck again skating around, but anytime you see blowouts of this nature, it's just not good, especially for the team that's getting blown out right now. Well, of course not, Angelo. I mean, like, it may be recreational hockey, but you gotta have some fight power. But right now, anytime you see games like this, there's always that lethargicness that everybody just wants to get this game over with mentality, and you just have to find a way to fight through it. And for the Golden Knights right now, have some pride, finish out in the last 3 minutes, make something of yourselves, and go on into next week trying to regroup and get yourself back on track. Puck is to Wachowiak. Has Thompson to work with. Wachowiak trying to pass it back to Thompson for the finish. Pass back to Wachowiak. Washburn can't handle him. This is to Galgay. Backhander. Looking to tap down by Wachowiak, and it's Hill who comes up with another save. And again, give credit, a lot of credit to Jim Hill today. There have been some key opportunities the Golden Knights have had, but this rookie has just found way after way to keep the Green Hornets in check, and just even for himself, making some dominating saves. And right now, for the Golden Knights, they still can't crack the Jim Hill code. Mashrin trying to clear this one out, but McAvoy got a piece of the puck as it heads back to Archikovic on the other side. Quicko. Passing this one up, finds Wachowiak. Wachowiak just out of the reach of reels for the Green Hornets as it gets back in the Green Hornet end. Moving puck back around. Lafriri stays in his own zone. Green Hornets just playing keep away at this point. As time continues to wind down, 140, 8-2 Green Hornet lead. Wachowiak hits the left post, and it gets back over to Lafriri. Lafriri connects with Paris. Looking for an open Coughlin. Empty net chance, but it's gonna be Jerry Coughlin who holds back, trying to give it off to Paris. Looking to score and capitalize, and there's an empty netter. Well, there's the empty netter, but nevertheless, I don't care how you work it. Chris Paris has his first career over 50 hockey hat trick, and congratulations to Mr. Paris. Well done by him today, and an excellent effort we see.
Home 40 from 13.
Where are they? I mean, I'll pop, yeah.
And so at this point, in the final minute of regulation, the Green Hornets, thanks to Chris Paris completing his hat trick, extend the lead 9-2 in what has been an utter melee by this Green Hornet offense today. Well, and again, you win some, you lose some at times, but now this is the second week in a row for the Golden Knights where they've had a rough first period start, but this time they just weren't able to get any muster throughout the rest of this game. The Green Hornets have played dominant hockey today, and you give them a lot of credit. They just found a way to keep things moving in their direction. Mashrin skates it back to Lafriri, shot fired, knocked off of Archikovic. Elwin will skate this one around with 4 seconds remaining. Not much you can do here except take a wide shot And a glove hand save by Hill ends our game of the week action. Green Hornets. In another week of hockey being played, the second week in 4 weeks where they have scored 8+ goals. And give credit to this Green Hornet team, Clyde. This team is in it for the long haul. Well, of course, you look at how these both teams have played today, and anytime you try to come up with a formula to stop the Green Hornets, it just is one of those situations where you got to find a way to play some defense. And there today for the Golden Knights, we hardly saw effort, if you will, from that defensive side. Lots of it being done by Iceplex today. But the Golden Knights definitely have some ways to go to get back on track. Now, granted, of course, the Black Aces and the Green Hornets have some good offense, but you got to find a way to formulate something, and you have to make yourself known throughout the course of this 36 minutes of hockey being played. And so one of the big storylines again today are Iceplex and Todd McAvoy. After the talk that was being made, but it's -1 who comes away with 3 assists in today's game. But Iceplex, another rough day at the office. Well, we look at it again from that perspective, and if you don't have defense and you're trying to do things by yourself, you have to find a way to compartmentalize, for want of a better word, and you have to find a way to get yourself rolling. But again, you don't do yourself any favors when you don't have a defense that can't help out essentially from that aspect. But again, you know, it's just week 4, you know, still early on in the season, I think, and the Golden Knights have every opportunity to turn things around. Every team has its adversity's sake, Angelo, but I tell you what, if the Golden Knights can find a way to help Iceplex out a little bit more on the defensive side, I think this is a different game. So with that, we want to thank everybody for tuning into our Game of the Week this week. Be sure to check us out on the Pontello Broadcasting Network on our YouTube channel for all our highlights, as well as archived Game of the Weeks and other media features as well. We also have our Facebook page at the TGH Iceplex. Be sure you want to check things out there as well. Or if you want information on stats, standings, and more, there is always the venue itself at www.tghiceplex.com. So for my co-partner Clyde Roberts, I'm Angelo Pontello saying so long, good night. We hope everybody has a blessed week. Take care, everyone. We'll see you back here next time. Green Hornets, another dominating performance, 9-2.